Have grocery prices gone up where you're at? I know they have around me. If you don't know me, I'm Professor Capko, and we're going to talk today about a great method that I use to save some money on groceries. You're going to love this method, and we're going to get into it in a moment. Way to make sure you're not overspending on groceries and to maybe get yourself to cut back, and you're going to love this idea. We've done this, my wife and I have done this idea for a number of years, and we highly recommend this method. But first, I want to say I believe something wonderful is about to happen for you. So be on the lookout for it. And now, back to the video. As I said, grocery prices have gone up, and I don't know if they're ever going to go down again. Hopefully they will, but in the meantime, this works no matter what the grocery prices are. I've done some videos on budgeting, and I recommend that you try and do a budget every month, and I'm going to assume that you figured out how much your budget is for the week for groceries. So what I do to help save money is when I know exactly how much I'm going to spend on groceries, I get it out in cash. Yes, good old cash. Professor Capko loves cash. One of my favorite things. I won't say my favorite things. One of my favorite things is cash. Couple things about cash is, number one, it's just kind of a nice thing to have in your hand, and you're not going to want to spend it as much. So cash is great, and what do I do with that cash? Well, I put it in my Ridge wallet. I love this thing. I just got it recently, and I've been using it every day. For years, I've used a standard leather wallet and kept it in my back pocket. Well, over the years, of course, that wallet got thicker and thicker, not with cash, receipts, documents, cards, things that I thought I needed to carry with me every day, and I had it in my back pocket. And back in the day, I used to have over an hour drive to work and then back home from work, and I'd be sitting on that wallet the whole way in horrible South Florida traffic, and I'm telling you, I had back problems, and that was the source of it. I've got this Ridge wallet now, which is a front pocket wallet. Look at that. Look how thin that is. It fits very nicely in my pocket, and the Ridge wallet is fantastic because, number one, it's a front pocket wallet, so you can keep it away from those pickpockets. It's a lot harder for them to get the wallet out of your front pocket. Also, this has got RFID protection, so those digital pickpockets won't be able to get to your cards. But you can get your cards very easily. You just slide up like this, and you can pull the card out that you want. Makes it super easy. I keep my cash here under the strap. I like to pay with cash for a lot of things, as I was talking about. I slide my cash back under the strap, and it keeps it in place. And I keep it in my front pocket. You're going to want one. Order it for yourself, and it's going to arrive in a nice box like this one. Mine is Alpine Navy, and it's got the cash strap. You can also get a cash clip. You can also, there's other options that you can look at, a lot of different colors. This thing is solid, and I like that about it. I love the color on this thing. It really goes, I think it goes well with my shirt, and it's a great gift. Get one for yourself, and then get one for the man in your life. Either get it for your father, you got the holidays coming up, maybe your husband, brother, friend, roommate. They'd love it. I highly recommend it. If you hit the discount code below, you'll get 10% off. Don't miss getting it, because that discount code is for a limited time only. Use the discount code YouTube10 to get 10% off your entire order. So make sure you get it right away. Don't wait. Do it today. Also, if you order it today, you will get a 99-day risk-free trial. You're going to love your Ridge wallet, and I highly recommend it. It's Professor Capko recommended. It's got RFID protection, and it has a lifetime warranty. How many things have a lifetime warranty anymore? It's unheard of. Love it. Get yourself one. And what I do, I get the money out, get it from the bank, the ATM, however you can do it, get it out for the week. So the cash you need for that week's groceries. You've budgeted it, you know exactly how much you need, and then I get an envelope and I write on there food. and I take the cash and I put it in the food envelope. So now I know exactly how much I have to spend on food this week. This is a great way to keep you from overspending. So you take the money in the food envelope, and that is what you've set aside for groceries. Don't spend any more money than that. Now, how does that save you money? Well, first of all, you don't overspend. If you are disciplined, and discipline is difficult, but I'm going to show you how to become disciplined because it's going to be fun. But let's assume you're going to know to not spend any more than that's in this envelope. When you get the envelopes empty, it's time to have some leftovers. Time to dig into the pantry and find out what do you have that you haven't, that maybe still edible. I've got a buddy who has some canned stuff he has stored for the apocalypse, and he says there's really not much of a limit to how long that stuff can store. So I don't know. I don't have an iron stomach like that, but you're going to dig in and get some leftovers if you spent everything in here. Hopefully you haven't, because what you're going to do then is, first of all, using cash is going to make you less likely to spend it because it's a little bit painful to spend cash. If you just swipe the card, if you just take your card out of your wallet and swipe it, and I got this great Ridge wallet here, if you just swipe your card, there's not a whole lot of pain in that. And of course, you could just tap it, no pain at all, right? Until you get the bill. It's a lot more painful to spend cash. So that's the number one thing that's going to help you not spend as much, because you're going to think, I don't know if I want to give up this for that. I don't know. Do I really need that bag of chips? Probably not. And I've got videos on trying to be healthier eating, and I'm trying to do the best I can with it. And if you're trying to eat healthy, you don't need those extra snacks, of course. So you can not spend that extra. Now, the other thing that it will do is, what you want to do is any money left over at the end of the week, you're going to treat yourself. So let's say I've got some money left over at the end of the week. So I pull it out, whatever's left that I didn't spend, and I've got a new envelope that I call Fun. This is the Fun Fund. That money goes in here. And that is the money that my wife and I use for all kinds of things. Whatever we want to do for fun. Going out to the movies. Does anybody do that anymore? It's been a while since I've been to the movies. If you know of any good movie recommendations, put it down below. That'd be great to know. But fun things that we want to save up for. We've actually done this to save up for trips. You know, a weekend getaway. You won't have it the first week, but if you build it up over time, you'll have cash in this envelope that you can use for something fun. Treat yourself with something. Get a massage. If you want to get a pedicure, if you want to go, get your car detailed, whatever it is that is something you really like, this is what this is for. So you've got an incentive to not spend as much on food, because you know that anything left over at the end of the week goes into this envelope. And of course, then the cycle starts over. The new week, you put the new amount of money back into your food envelope, and that way you will have that for grocery shopping again. You're going to look for deals. You're going to find any way you can, because you're going to fill this envelope up as fast as possible. Now, here's another trick that we do for ourselves, is we maybe sometimes over budget a little bit for food, and just because we know the money is going to go into the fun fund, so we put it aside and maybe up the grocery budget, but we don't spend it on the food. It goes into the fun fund. Crazy, but it works for us. And that money doesn't get spent on something that is useless or wasted. It's actually something that makes our lives better. So I highly recommend this envelope method to save up for groceries. And you don't have to just do this with groceries. We do it with groceries just because that seems to be something that we know about how much we're going to spend every week, but not always the same. Some weeks, better stuff's on sale and we get a better deal. We have a little bit more money left over. Other weeks, of course, maybe we might see a sale and double up on something because it is, a BOGO or whatever, and we'll put it in the freezer. So we'll spend a little bit more of this, but then the following week, we don't have to spend as much. Over time, you will get better at it. You'll get better at estimating how much to put in here, and you will get better at saving up and putting money in your fun fund. So I have shown you our little trick there with the food envelope and the fun envelope. Try it out. How do you try and save money on groceries? Let me know what works for you. Have you tried this method? Does it work for you? And what do you want to save for with your fun? Put it in the comments below. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Hit the thumbs up if you've gotten any value out of this video. It's great to have you here, and I'd love to have you join and become part of our community. There's a join button you can click and see all the great things that you can get, all the benefits for being a member of this channel. But until next time, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.